Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Chatting. I didn't know if I was going to get on here tonight. Didn't know if I was going to have internet service because it's been raining for the past 4 or 5 hours and thunder and lightning. And I hope everybody had a good Thursday afternoon. I want to thank my new subscribers. I want to thank my moderators. And anybody's welcome on my YouTube channel. If you're under 18, your parents or guardians is with you, that's okay, as long as you follow the YouTube rules. Hello, Sherman Stick. How you doing this Thursday night? If you people wants to know where I'm at, I'm in the state of Indiana. It's been raining for, like I said, the past 4 to 6 hours. Fed the outside kitty cats on the porch. They didn't get their special treat tonight, but they did get some extra milk tonight, because I usually give them milk in the morning time. And everything's okay. I want to cut some grass, but it rained last night, like I said. The grass is wet. If you know anything about cutting grass, it'll clog up the lawnmower. And, a push mower, you gotta beat it or stop it, clean the grass that's stuck underneath it because it's wet. And I gotta wait for it to dry. So, I got a few places out there. It's about 3 inches tall, 4 inches. I've been eating some of my white radishes. They look like icicles. If you're my age, you probably had those white radishes, but you used to find them in grocery stores. They got the round red ones, but you don't see the white ones anymore. If you like black radishes, they like the white ones, like icicles. They call them Spanish black radishes. If you like hot stuff, if you can get the seeds, you can plant the black radishes. I think they call them Spanish black. I mean, they are hot. I gotta put my glasses, see who else checked in. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Gravity Falls. I don't know what Gravity Falls is, but they got flood watchers out around here and in Kentucky. And since I took my rotary tiller and made me a ditch in the front yard by my porch, and back there in my backyard, let's see, it'd be, I guess, the west side, cut about a 3-inch ditch out. My yard's not flooding. I got checked. I'm going to get this wrong. Hello, Joy. Yeah. I hope you're not down there where it's flooding in Texas. You all in Texas got it bad. Hello, Joy. Caryville. Is that in Kentucky? Caryville. That rings a bell for some reason. Yeah, Texas, it's bad. That flood is bad. You know, people lost their lives and stuff like that. You know, oh, Texas. I ain't been to Texas in a long time. You know, I'm 70 plus years old on a fixed income, 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis. There's things I'm not supposed to do. You know, if you know people who had heart attacks or strokes, they're not supposed to push a mower. They can ride on the mower. Lordy, that's bad. You know, I'm about 26 miles north of Louisville, Kentucky. When it rains, it floods some of Jeffersonville, Louisville, Clarksville, Utica, Indiana, and I don't think it got flooded up there where Jeff Boat used to be. You know, when we get rain, Lifestyle Chewy, welcome. If it's your first time, like I said, my YouTube channel is not like anybody else's. You know.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, flooding been going on every year. Oh, Russia. I like Russia. I love Russia. I play some music from Russia, and I got in trouble for it. It's maybe a love song, maybe about, it's down by the river. I guess it was, I like UK. I got 2 nieces that lives in the UK. And, after their mom died. I listen to Russian music on YouTube. I found the English version of this song. I guess it's more of a love song, somewhere along the river. I'm not sure it may be talking about apples or oranges. It starts out with a young girl singing it. Then later on in years, they sing it. Then there's some Russian, I guess, band or something, and the girl was singing it. I love that music. I like Russia. I remember back. Okay, Joy, you take it easy. You have a great day, a great night. If you all people like it, give me the thumbs up. If it's your first time, subscribe to my channel. Like I say, it's not like anybody else's YouTube channel. I watch a bunch of YouTube channels. They got good content. They got the subscribers. They got the watch hours. I've talked about everything. You know, like if I buy something new, like I bought this new computer in February from Amazon. I talked about it, talked about the problems that I was having with it, and finally it stopped working. It wouldn't charge no more. I even got another HP plug-in, and it still wouldn't charge. I called Amazon, and you know Amazon rules 30 days and to get your money back or whatever. But here's the problem with Amazon. They use like third party, and if you look at when you look at computers on Amazon, the third party was PC Online. You can look it up in your search engine, PC Online, and scroll down. If I remember right, the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. You will see all the complaints on PC Online that people, they was having problems with the computers from PC Online. And so I try to call PC Online, send them emails, and when you call PC Online, it goes to voicemail. They won't call you back. They take your money. You know, stuff like that. You try to get your money back. Say you pay $2,000 for a computer. And PC Online said, well, we give you money back. Here's the catch. They charge you a restocking fee. Out of $2,000, you might get $200 or $300 back. And I'd be wary of PC Online. So I contacted HP, you know, the maker of the HP computer. I have to send them pictures or screenshots where I ordered it from Amazon, the screen that had the serial number, model number, and all this crap. Found out, people, that PC Online upgraded it. And instead of like 4 gigabytes or 4 something in memory or whatever, they changed it to 16. And since PC Online didn't have a HP permission to upgrade it, it voided the warranty. And so HP won't fix it. I think HP maybe filed a complaint or they're suing PC Online. I don't know. And I told you about the new stove we got back in December 24, that the first one didn't work. The control panel on the ThinQ stove and all that. Nothing would work on it. And I called Home Depot. Then they gave me the number LG. I'll be back in a second. I got to go to the little boy's room. Oh. 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 I'm back, people. I'm sorry, but I had to go to the little boy's room. So I'm sorry about that. And I want to talk to your ladies out there that went through what this lady is going through in Charlestown, Indiana. On protective orders. Hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. And on protective orders. No, you can't see my feet. And she got a protective order against her ex. Her ex keeps driving by. And the Charlestown, Indiana Police Department, which to me is crappy 50, said it's a public road. Here's the catch on it, your people. I want to hear from your ladies that have put protective orders and the state you're from. Leave it in the comments later or whenever you watch this video. And they said it's a public road. I've took out protective orders on people. They cannot drive past your house, no matter if it's a public road. And if they don't live on that road or got family, they can't drive on that road. Plus, her ex always parked a block away from her house. And the Charlestown, Indiana Police Department says we can't do nothing because it's a public road. My understanding, they're wrong. People gave her ideas. You know, I want your ladies to be safe out there. When you get protective orders, you know, you might want to add, it depends what your state is on protective orders. Every state is different. You can put 500 feet from you, your house, or driving past your house, stuff like that. You know, that's something to think of. And, you know, 500 feet to 1,000 feet from you. You know, I want to protect your nice ladies out there. I know the men hates it. But the way I grew up, ladies, you treat a lady like she's a queen. You treat her nice. And also, men, if you want to stay married 10 to 60 years, okay, man, you're going to hate this. You always got to tell your lady that she's always right. That's one way to stay married 10 years plus. You know, you got to help her out. I know now it takes both of you to work jobs to make a living. When I was young, it was just dad. You know, you could take $50 to the grocery store. You either need a station wagon, a SUV, a pickup truck, or a heck of a big trunk to put your groceries in. Today, $50 in today's time might be 2 bags or maybe 1 bag of groceries. And gasoline, back when I was young, was about 15 cents a gallon. And you younger people can ask your dad or your grandpa, because we didn't have fuel injectors. We didn't have the computers in the car. We had points and condensers 4-barrel carburetors, or 3 deuces, which is 2-barrel. That's on GTOs and other cars. And our tailpipes was always white. Now, your younger people, look at your tailpipes. They're black. They're not white like they used to be when I was young. Because they're fuel injector. You got all of those sensors. I don't think we didn't have catalytic converters in the 50s and 60s. I think they came out maybe the 90s, something like that. Maybe that's a problem with your tailpipe being black. Or they changed the gasoline since the 60s and 70s, like that. But you all can ask your grandpa, if your grandpa is 70 plus years old, ask him, say, Grandpa, when you was driving the car, was your tailpipe white compared to what it was today, where if you look at it, it's black? And your grandpa could explain everything to you. And I want to welcome all the new subscribers, no matter how old you are, no matter what color your skin is, there's no racism. I don't care what country you're from. I love Russia. People, I watch videos from all over the planet. I especially like Russia. There's this song that I like. I can't remember the name of it. They're talking down by the river. Maybe it was a love letter to a soldier and like that. I like them Russian women. They're very polite over in Russia. I know there's people here in the United States don't like Russia, but I like Russia. And some of the music I listen to in Russia, those ladies wear like a crown or a tiara, green, red. I don't know if that tells you they're from a rich family or what. They sing pretty good. And I love listening to music from Russia. I might not stand. I might pick 1 or 2 words out of it. But it started out with a young girl, maybe 8 to 13 years old. Then it showed her at maybe 15, 16 years old. Then it showed her a little bit older, maybe in the 20s, maybe. I like listening to the song. I try to listen to it, some of that Russian music, before I go to bed, because it relaxes me. Another thing, you ladies, I'm single or divorced or whatever, but been single over 25 years.
Do we have another call?
I've been sober from alcohol and drugs 25 plus years. I live in the country in Indiana. I'm about 26, 27 miles north of Louisville, Kentucky, if you follow I-65.
Is it passable?
And, I like living in the country. It's quiet. No street lights. I see some videos from California and Florida when they do live stream, like Chuck Bronson, they're in Florida. And RD on the scene. And there's a bunch of other. RD on the Scene is Bakersfield, California. You know, they got good content. But I'm 70 plus years old. I'm trying to educate you younger people. If there's any kids on here that'll watch this later, stay in school, get your education, or maybe go to trade school, or go into the armed forces. If you like to fly helicopters, airplanes, you might want to go into service and learn to be a helicopter pilot. You know, once you put your years in as a helicopter pilot and come out, you can work for the medical hospitals that flies helicopters. You know, if you want to do that, or you can work for a police department that flies helicopters or airplanes and stuff like that. You know, you can get your trade school. But I want your young generation, look around you. Look around where you live at the jobs they got. Look at the jobs where people get laid off. You know, stuff like that. What jobs don't get laid off? You can look at doctors, nurses, nurse practitioner, lawyers. There's all kinds of jobs out there for you to work. I know it takes a family of two, husband and wife, or woman and woman, or man and man. It takes both of you to work. And, you know, just find you a good job. And if you want to buy your house, I'm going to give you a tip buying a house, even if it's your first time. This is based on your income. You can look it up on the internet and learn from yourself. It's USDA. USDA. It's based on your income. What do they consider income? Social Security, child support, alimony, food stamps, you know, stuff like that. If you cut people's yards on the side, it counts as income. Or you have a yard sale once a month, that counts as income. And also, by going through USDA, you're going to have to go take a first-time home buyer's course. You can do it online, but if you didn't do too good on school, because you got to make a 65 on your score or above. If you can find a place where you live and you take the first-time home buyer's course where you live, you could do that. You learn more in person and you can on a computer. You know, like taking the first time. You know, that's just some ideas. And if you plan to buy a new computer or cell phone or icebox or dishwasher, anything like that, look it up. Look at the reviews of it. See if they have any recalls. Or do they have any problems? Look it up. Because I've been took like that. That's how come I let you know any new things that I buy. Because I want to educate you people where you won't get scammed. Another thing, you know, on TV you see, leaf filters. You know, I got leaf filters. I got the shaft, if you know what I mean. You know, the leaf filter does keep the leaves out of your gutter, but if you got trees around you like I do, and the wind can't get through the trees to blow the leaves off your gutters, then you're going to have to put your ladder up and climb it. So be careful of those filters they put on your gutters. If you got trees around you like I do, I've showed you pictures in past videos where I got trees on the west, east, north, and south side. The wind can't really get through. And my leaves can't blow off of the leaf filter. So I want you people to be wary of it. Leaf filter or any filters like leaf filters is good, but I don't want you to get the shaft. You know, I want you really do your research. Because like I said, I live in Indiana. And these people will tell you anything to sell you that. You know, they said, well, you don't have to get up there and climb anymore. The wind will blow the leaves off of your filter. Oh, bull crap. I've done videos where I climb the ladder just on my front porch, and I showed you the leaves I had on my leaf filter. So be wary of those leaf filter people, or any kind of filters they put up on your gutter. So be careful. And I know some of you go on Facebook Marketplace. People has told me to go to Facebook Marketplace. I don't even have Facebook on this cell phone or my broken down new computer because I don't like how they violate people's constitutional rights on Facebook. I just don't like it. But you might want to take a good mechanic with you when you go look at those used lawnmowers. You know, they show you videos where it's running, like my son showed me, but there's no kind of warranty. It's just like a car, as is. They might last you 2 years, they might last you 3 weeks. Like the one I bought was 4 years old. It lasted 3 weeks before it blew the engine up, which the boy I bought it, he don't really know that much about it. But it's okay. I understand the people got a learning disability, don't know much about lawnmowers and stuff like that. That's okay. But I want to thank you all that comes up here, no matter what state you come from, what country you come from. I like when Russia comes in here. I like to brag about Russia. They got pretty ladies over there. They got good music. If you like to listen to music, people, go on YouTube, type in Russian music. You'll like it, no matter if they might sing it in Russian. You might get lucky and catch it in your language. I found one that was in English about down by the lake or pond or river or whatever it was. I can't remember. And, But your people on here is my YouTube family. Not blood family, YouTube family. As I've told everybody in the past, you subscribe to my channel and I get an email, I will subscribe to your channel. There's some that I go through, maybe they might have 5 subscribers or 30 subscribers or 100 subscribers. I will subscribe to their channel to help them get to their dreams. That's what I like to do, people. Help people out. I don't have money. Like I told you, I'm on a fixed income. I get around $900, give or take a little. It could be more, it could be less. I make a house payment. I pay my utility bills, my cell phone bill, my car insurance, stuff like that. And I got kitty cats. And I'm using Prison Live Studio instead of StreamYard. And I love StreamYard. If you look at old videos in the past 6 months, you see StreamYard. You see on StreamYard, it has my post office box. It has my PayPal account. It has my Cash App. Since I don't have the watch hours and the subscribers, that's how come I put PayPal, the Cash App, in my post office box. And what money that I do get from anybody, they say, well, buy your cats some cat food, this and that. That's what I use it for. I did use some of that money to buy that lawnmower. I think it's raining again. It sounds like it's raining outside. But people, like back when I was in boot camp in Parris Island, I don't know if they do that nowadays, but in our barracks, that we always had 2 people. I think their shift was maybe 2 hours. We would walk past each other going from end to end to keep an eye on the thing in case there was a fire or somebody needs something. So if you live, they're talking about rain, I would have somebody that would stay up in shifts at night. Because look what happened to those people in Texas. That rain came when they were sleeping. Hello, 709. And they got caught in that flooding in Texas. I don't know what the weather report for that day in Texas. And if they, people, I'm just giving you an idea. You don't have to do that. Have people in the family and stay up all night, maybe a 2-hour shift, that walk the whole house, watch the weather report, that will maybe save a life. I know you all got smoke detectors in the house, but people, if you sleep like I do, I sleep like a baby. A cannon can go off outside of my window. I will sleep through it. I sleep nothing wakes me up. And unless you train yourself. I want to welcome all my moderators. They do a great job. All my new subscribers. And I want to talk to you all, no matter how young or old you are, that got a YouTube channel. Be careful on who you choose as moderators. You got two type of moderators. I call them 1 and 2. And you want to start your moderators, I believe it's number 2. Because number 1 would be like you. They can do anything. Moderator number 2 is don't have that much authority, so. And you choose the best moderators you can get. Your moderators is supposed to help you out, help you grow, keep the crap out of your YouTube channel. They try to help you grow. That's what a good moderator does. That's just things that I found out. I know YouTube channels got trolls. Them trolls is not there to help you. They're there to hurt you. Why, I don't know. But I'm just giving you all some ideas on your YouTube channel, what not to do that I have went through and other people has went through. And also, if you're driving, you send videos with people with dash cams or using their cell phone when they're driving. People, if you can afford it, get you a good dash cam with GPS and the time, and because GPS will show you your speed, this and that. It will protect you in case you're involved in an accident. I'm going to use this example because this happens all the time, even where your people live. You got the green light. Say it's a stoplight, 4 sides. And you got the green light. You go through it. Bam, you're going to get T-boned. 9 chances out of 10, the person that hit you going to say they had the green light. If you had a dash cam or your cell phone recording, it will protect you. And also, people, you heard that in other videos. This is a time of year it's hot outside. It's hot outside. Please do not leave your kids in the car or your animals in the car. I want you all to be careful.
George, Robert, Edward, Sam, Henry, Adam, Mary.
That's true. But you always got idiots out there, 709. It won't stop. They won't stop. I don't know why. They're either on their cell phone or they're lighting their cigarette or something. They're not paying attention. Like I said, people, I'm 70 plus years old. I've seen it before I got my license, and they still do it to this day. Or you going down a 2-lane highway, they're passing on a double yellow line. And they hit head on. That's why I'm trying to push you all to get a dash cam, a good one, or you don't have to live stream when you record on your cell phone. You just go to your camera in the video and click it, click to record. That will protect you. And you can maybe upload that to your YouTube channel. I'm trying to help you people out to protect you. And also, men, to make your marriage last over 10 years, you got to say, honey, you're right. Because I know your men out there getting on me, say, no, they're not always right. But men, don't it start a fight?
But
since I've done this, talking about saying women's always right, people has picked it up. She's always right, no matter if she's wrong, In the wintertime, it's cold outside. You don't want to sleep in the doghouse or anything like that. I'm trying to help you all out where you stay married. Don't forget birthdays. Oh, I forgot. Happy birthday to anybody who was born today. Happy anniversary if you got married today. Or whenever you got married. Don't forget about birthdays. Don't forget about anniversary. Because that'll make your spouse mad. And people who watch this, let me go into detail. 709 conservative TV videos. CONCER TV videos. Go to his YouTube channel. I think now he's over 500 now since he's been up here. He's in the Providence of Canada. He got some good videos. And that's what we do. We try to help each other out. He shows a band from Canada. Get you some history about Canada. He shows his dogs from Canada. And he shows a video of these kitty cats. If you like cats, I think they call it a coon cat, something like that. One of those cats in Canada makes two of my kitty cats. That's no joke. They're a big, long domestic kitty cat. I think coon cats or something like that. They're domestic cats, but they're huge. If you like cats, man, a cat that big for me, it's equal to two of my kitty cats. So if you had three of them, that would equal to 6 of my kitty cats. That'll break you up in cat food and cat litter. But everybody, love your animals. Listen to them. And like some animals stay real close to you. Or put their head on your heart. Or your stomach. Or your legs. Or something. They're telling you there's something wrong with you. Because animals can tell if there's something wrong with you. You don't have to be a cat or dog. If you live on a farm, it could be a cow, it could be a horse, a pig, a goat, a sheep, a chicken. They know when you're feeling bad. Pay attention to your animals. Animals can tell you when we going to get bad weather. During the day, people, if you're outside sitting in a recliner or a swing, you always see birds. All at once, you don't see any birds. That means well, people, like 709 just said, he has a Norwegian forest cat. Norwegian forest cat. They must be bigger than the coon cat. Man, I can't afford to feed a big cat. It's bad enough I feed the cats I got outside, but they're company. They relax me. If you got maybe a dog in the house, they make you relax. They make you feel good. Animals can tell you when they feel bad. I'm looking outside and I don't see any of those lightning bugs. I guess we still gonna get more rain. You know how those lightning bugs are. They blink off that yellow light, during the summertime. Oh, that's good. I hope you got the female cat fixed. Hello, hi there, DM Tech. Welcome. You sound like a computer person. Welcome. Because we talk about computers, any problems people might have, and stuff like that. But I tell you, I bought a new computer. No, I don't think I'm dying. I done had 4 heart attacks. I got high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis. I don't feel like I'm dying. I did last night. I thought I had to make a trip to the hospital. I had to take a nitro pill last night because my chest was hurting. So, WAVE radar report coming across. I wonder what the weather is going to be. That's one thing about these smart TV people. If you hit mute and it kind of goes dead,
disregard them.
And
so to my TX. I'll just real quick together.
Let me go back on my computer. I gotta put my. See, okay, I bought a computer back in February of this year from Amazon. And it's an HP computer, new one. But here's the bad part about the third party, which was PC Online. And what they did, they upgraded it from the HP specs. It's supposed to be,
sometimes we just lose ourselves.
I don't know, 4 something, and they turned it into 16. They had 1 gigabyte of hard drive. And when PC Online did that, from what HP has told me, it voided the warranty. It voided the warranty. And what it did, it quit charging. Because I got it sitting in the living room on the table, which I don't move. It sits there. And it just all at once quit charging. So I got looking. I changed that cord you get with it with the little black box. 'Cause my son had an HP just like mine. I plugged it in. It still wouldn't charge. I got an ohm meter. Checked the power coming from the plug into the one cord. It was perfect. Then I checked from the black box to the end of it. Everything's working, but it's something in the charging port of the computer. Whatever, I guess when PC Online took it apart, maybe a weak solder joint, whatever they have to do to update it without HP permission. I got a new computer set laptop in there, which I love. It's touchscreen. A bigger screen, was it 17.3, 17.5 big screen. I loved it. Then I started using StreamYard. And you can't even call PC Online because it goes to voicemail. You send them an email, they won't answer you. People, if you don't believe me about PC Online, type PC Online into your search engine and scroll down. You see BBB, which is a Better Business Bureau. You see all the complaints of PC Online. I'm in the process of filling paperwork to the Attorney General of that state, which I want to thank the state of Delaware, hoping they can help me out. But I got screenshots. I guess I could send it in an email, but I got to go to the library and I guess Bluetooth it to the printer where they can print it out and send it with them, with the paperwork. You know, that's something I have to do. And you people who watch this later, I wish somebody at HP, some big will help me out, because it makes them look bad. But somebody, last time I talked to HP, that they're either suing PC Online or they filed a complaint. I don't know. I think they're suing PC Online. But HP is a good computer. But I'm kind of ashamed of HP. No matter, it's their computer, and PC, excuse me, PC Online upgraded it or modified it, whatever you want to call it. They screwed it up. Also, if you look it up, the complaints on the BBB, that you all know about Windows. On no matter what Windows system you got, that is your Windows that you paid for. What they done, they're say they got 10 things for 10 different computers. They put it on more than 10 computers or one computer. Well, my computer that I got in February of 2025, They said, the computer said I got it in November of 2024. I got the paperwork showing I got it in February of 2025. So I be wary, you know. And you can look at videos on YouTube called Screensavers or Tech TV. That used to be on TV years ago. They would build desktop computers. The motherboard, the power, everything, power supply, graphics card, everything, memory, everything. They show you how to build it from scratch. I had a Dell computer before I had a Commodore, what was it, VIC-20 or 64, whatever it was. I learned by watching Screensavers and Tech TV to modify my desktop. Today, my desktop, if I had it, would be classified as a gaming computer. What it would be classified as today. I wish I could have a desktop computer. That means I have to buy a monitor, a camera, a keyboard. I don't need a mouse. I got a wireless mouse and a camera. You know, you can buy you a good TV where you can hook a desktop to. I got the microphone, so I wouldn't need to buy that. But, you know, I just want you all to be wary of things that you buy. Let's see how long I've been. Okay, it's about time for me to get off of here. And another thing I would tell your parents, before you go to bed or before you go to work or anything like that, tell your children you love them. Mama and Daddy love you, or whoever is raising the kids. Tell them you love them, because anything can happen. If you're going to work, you can get in a car wreck. Or if you're sleeping at night, your house can catch on fire. Or somebody could shoot at your house. You know, just tell your kids you love them. And another idea I want to give your parents. Do a video, the dad and the mom or whoever got the kids. Do family medical history. If you have heart attacks, strokes, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, do a video. Whoever got the kid, do videos. And if you was to pass away when it's your time, you can have your kids, go to the computer and look on YouTube, and you can know the family history of Mama and Daddy. Because you all know when you go to the doctor or to a hospital, they want to know your family history. That happened to me once, probably 20 plus years ago, maybe longer. And I put on there, I'm adopted. And okay, and I had a nurse come in, and the nurse came in, said, Mr. Cartwright, how's it feel being adopted? And I told her the story. I said, I don't know my medical history at that time. But kids would know they're different. Because kids are smart. They look at the mama, they look at the daddy, they look in the mirrors. I don't look like mommy, I don't look like daddy, I don't look like grandpa or grandma or Uncle John or Aunt Louise or anybody. And they might ask you the question. So that's something you all can do on all your videos. You know, do a video. Have your spouse in there with you. That way they have a video of you and your spouse and the family medical history. Your kids needs to do that. That's how you keep them in their memory if something happens to you. Always record. You know, that's how come I do this. Where in case my kids or grandkids or great-grandkids or whatever, they can come back and look and learn about me, any medical problems they might have. You know, that's why I do this. Like I said, I live out in the country. I'm bored. I'm 70 plus years old. I got nothing to do. I figure being my age, I can pass things down to the younger people. You people know the price of groceries is getting high at the grocery store. If you can, plant your garden. Grow your own food. You can your food. There's videos on YouTube that show you how to can your food. You can tomatoes or tomato juice, apples, applesauce, green beans, anything. You learn how to can it. And you know what you put in your stuff. It's better than what you get in the grocery store. I'm trying to help you all save some money. I love you. Thank you. Tomorrow is Friday. I usually don't get on here Friday unless there's a bad car wreck or anything like that. If any of you all send me something through the post office box, I'll put it on here unless I just give the state. I won't tell them who you are. If you send money through PayPal or Cash App, I won't tell anybody because it's nobody's business. And one thing I'm asking for, which I think I said last night, some of you think it's cruel. I like to have an extra large shirt, t-shirt. It said Alligator Alcatraz. You know, I like to get an Alligator Alcatraz shirt. It could be white, it could be black. You know, I'll leave it up to you. Because that'd be a collector item. If I get 2 Alligator Alcatraz, I put one in a clear plastic bag, seal it up, and put it away, because that'd be a collector items that I could save for one of my grandkids or great-grandkids. I got some great-grandkids. I don't think I got any great-grandkids yet. So, if you all can help me out, go back and watch my videos. You know, I got an acre of ground where I live here in Indiana. I have 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. Hello, Wire. How you doing? Well, it been during the past 2 or 3 days, it been raining. It been raining. It started raining last night. This morning it didn't rain. I guess the rain came probably about lunch. Yeah, it came about lunchtime. Then it was raining a while ago. People, be wary of floods wherever you live. Don't go through high water. Don't go through it. Because the water flood, it's a strong current. It can push you through there unless you're in a Sherman tank. A car or a pickup truck, it can push you down. So don't even take a chance of going through water. Because where you live, you all know where the high water is. So you all be careful. You know. And say, if it's raining where you're at right now, people, somebody stay up all night. Take shifts. Stay up all night where you can listen to the weather report. Or you can watch TV, see what the weather is going to do. If you need to get up, leave, then you can wake your family up and you all power up and leave. But like the people in Texas, for what I've seen on the news, it came while they're sleeping. A whole lot of people died in that Texas flood because it came while they was sleeping. You all have been in armed forces, especially when I was in Parris Island in the summer of 1970. Well, we went to sleep at night. Two of us recruits would stay up all night. We walked one end of the barracks. We passed each other in the middle. I think it was a 2-hour shift. Then the next two would do it, walk back and forth. And, you know, that's safety for everybody. And I know you all got smoke detectors, carbon dioxide detectors. But if some of your people like me, if I'm sleeping, I'm not going to hear that smoke detector. The kitty cat they might wake me up. But if if I was sleeping on a cot, but I'm not, you can pick the cot up and carry me and put me in the yard or in the middle of the road. That's how sound sleeper I am. And I'm just letting you know, and some of you ladies, am I single? Yes, I'm single. But I'm choosy. I'm choosy. No smoking cigarettes, no drugs, no alcohol. If I had a lady come here right now, she'd probably beat me up. You know, she'd beat me up. I guarantee you she would. She would beat me up. I guarantee it. But since I'm in such bad health, there are things that I can't do, people. I can't get down on my knees and do stuff. If I get down on my knees, I would need a tow truck. I filled out paperwork on my medical insurance, you know. They asked me if I'd have any problems, this and that. I did put in there that I could use one of them walk-in tubs. I like to soak in the tub because I got arthritis here. I got it in my back and my legs. I could use one of those walk-in tubs with the heater and the jets. That would really help me. So I put that in the paperwork when I turned that in last week. Oh. I gotta get out tomorrow. Got to check the mail. Probably go to the grocery store. I won't know until tomorrow I get here. And give you an update if you wasn't on here last night. On my LG stove. It's working now. The clock, the control board on the LG ThinQ, it been putting numbers across there like say 70, 90, or 80, 70, and this and that. It's working now. I think it was a software issue. That's one I'm thinking it was, and because they had my son take off 3 stickers and put it on a paper plate, then take a picture of it and send it to him. I noticed last week I wasn't getting those codes up on my control screen. So it was a software issue. That's what happens, people, when you get these smart things. They're going to have to be updated. Just like your cell phone, computers, you have to update everything. Just like on your smart TV, you have to update them. I didn't know you had to do it to a brand new stove, but they updated it, I guess, because of the Wi-Fi, so it works. And that's the outcome so far. So I catch you all maybe back Saturday. Sunday, usually about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do Bob Joyce. I want to thank all of the subscribers, the moderators. I want to thank you all, because us YouTube family, we can't do it without your all's help. God bless you all for the help you all gave me. And, well, no, the computer's a big flop. I figure by me talking about my computer on here to your all people, about Amazon, how they screwed me, PC Online, which is a third party that sold it, and HP, since it's under warranty. That's how come I let you all know, since PC, the one that sold it, but they screwed it up. They upgraded or modified it without HP permission, which that voids the warranty. It's making me mad, people, because HP won't fix it because it's under warranty. Do your homework. Please do y'all's homework. Research anything you buy new, especially from Amazon. I think Amazon should change from 30 days to 6 months before you can return it. You know, it's been over 30 days. I can't get my money back. I can't get a new computer. I can't get crap. So I want you all to be careful. Somebody's on here that watched my video, either a big wheel at Amazon or HP, the big bosses. And the way I'm getting screwed by HP and Amazon and PC Online. PC Online don't care about you. And, you know, you figure HP will help you out. But they won't help me out. It's a new computer. But since PC Online upgraded it or modified it, it voids the warranty. They did not have HP permission to do that. So people, be wary. Be wary. Look at it when you order a computer. Anything online, look at the third party and look at the reviews. Or check the Better Business Bureau. Type it into your search engine, see if they had any complaints. You know, protect yourself. So, War, thank you for joining me tonight. And thank all you wonderful people. Thank you very polite people from Russia. You know, I kind of wish I had a Russian girlfriend. They're cute. I think I got them on my phone app, I think, 'cause that rings a bell. That rings a bell. You know, it rings a bell. That's not...
Yeah, hit and run, silver, gray, Toyota Camry, developed back towards Clarksville on Lewis and Clark.
Okay, thank you, Art. Okay, I'll look him up after I get off of here. That's what I like about YouTube, people. We help each other out. And look at War on his War Paladin, War Paladin. Go to his YouTube channel. You'll like his YouTube videos. He got some nice videos. We try to help everybody out, you know, so I want to say good night. I'll catch you all later. You have a great Friday or whatever day it is where you're at. And I want to say hi to your people in Russia. I like you people in Russia. I like the music you put out. I love you all. God bless you. Thank you all and everybody else who's watching this. See y'all later.